The story you're about to hear is true, but no names were changed to protect anybody because it's true and it's my story. A few years ago, I decided to move to Atlanta from Baltimore looking for a fresh start and no snow. 5 years later, I found myself sitting on the front row of the hit TV game show Family Feud. It was being filmed at the Civic Center in downtown Atlanta, and I had a front row seat where the producers sit. I was a guest of the East 112th Street Production Company. That's Steve Harvey's company. Am I dreaming? Nope, it's all real, so I didn't have to pinch myself. I had just signed a contract with the biggest star in the game show business for my first game show that I created. Now, how all that happens is what this story is all about. It was a good thing and a God thing. Hello, my name is Harry, and I'm from Baltimore. Yeah, they say it's a tough city, but I love it. The only thing I don't love about it is the cold winters and the snow. But I moved back there from New York in the early 2000s, and I stayed there for a while. Decided to go into business with my dad, set up a record label called Row House Records. We named it after the row houses in Baltimore. But unfortunately for my family, we had some dire situations as far as my dad getting sick. And next thing I know, one of my best friends was gone. My dad was sick for about a year and then he passed. Basically, I decided after that, I needed to make sure the family was okay and that his legacy lived on. My dad was a great entrepreneur. He was smart, he was loving, caring, and he supported everything I did creatively. Basically, I miss him to this day, and I always will. Love you, Pops. At that point, I decided I needed a fresh start. So I started flying back and forth from Baltimore to Atlanta, South Carolina, Charleston, to see where I was going to make my next move and settle down for a fresh start. Fortunately, when I got to Atlanta, I saw that Atlanta was the Mecca. There was so much going on economically, creatively, so I bought myself a fresh old school and decided I'm going to go back and forth home, come back to Atlanta, and then next thing I know, I'm settled in. And it's 5 years later. And before I knew it, hey, Atlanta was my new home. Yeah, I was there, I was working menial jobs, and invited mom down a few times, tried to get her to move with me, but she said she wasn't gonna do that. So I was still working, praying, creating vision boards, hoping God would give me a vision to show me what was next and what my future looked like. Little did I know, working one of those menial jobs, I figured out what the future was going to hold for me. God had packed my future in a box with some furniture. These styrofoam corners that were on one of the pieces of furniture one day spoke to me, and they told me, "This is your future." I heard a strong but small voice say to me, "Take the styrofoam home and start creating game show sets." So that's exactly what I did. And I just got carried away. I created game after game after game and developed miniature game show sets right in my apartment. It became my studio. And of course, like everybody else in Atlanta, I went after Tyler Perry, trying to see what he could do for me and my newfound vision. And you know what? I realized I had a real hit. had a real hit. Everybody I talked to said I had a winner. So I just kept on focusing on what I had and what God had given me. And that was Pick and Roll, game show. You won't believe this story. If I hadn't lived it, I wouldn't have believed it myself.
Hi, Harry. How are you?
Hey, Jackie. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. So, Harry, how did you know what to do next after deciding to follow that voice you heard? And what made you decide to go after Steve Harvey?
Well, after The Voice, I felt like, and after putting together all those game shows, the only obvious thing to do was to figure out how to sell them. And I know The Voice didn't tell me figure out how to sell them, but I figured that was the next step. And being the person that I am, I wanted to do some research first. And when I did that, I heard another voice say, go big, go big. I found out that he was having an entrepreneurship conference in Atlanta at the Downtown Hyatt called Act Like a Success. Where God guides, he provides. So you know I'm in the house. So what I did was, I did a little more research, got me a VIP pass, and I was in there. And during the time when I was sitting in my car, the day of, I heard the voice again. And it told me, take the dice that are hanging from your rear view and put them around your neck before you go into the conference. You know I wasn't feeling that, but I did it because I trust God. And who knew? Steve had a thing for craps. God knew, and I tell you what, it made him pay attention to me in that VIP luncheon, and all I knew was I had his attention. And then you will not believe what happened next. There was a breakout session between the luncheon and the next speaker in the ballroom. So I decided I'm going to head to the restroom. And that's what I did. And after I finished handling my business, I'm washing my hands. And who walks right up next to me? But Mr. Game Show himself, Steve Harvey. And he says to me, what's up, black man? You know, I've been checking you out. What's going on with those dice around your neck? And I knew at that moment it was on. And I started my pitch like my life depended on it. Yes, I did. And he stood there and listened to everything I had to say. I only had a few minutes, but you know what I did? I pitched that thing like it was worth $1 million. And before I knew it, Steve said to me and said to his assistant, make sure you get his card because this brother got some good ideas over here. And his assistant told him, I've already got it. Because you know, God had already guided me to his assistant early on, and I had been talking to him while we were in the ballroom. Gave him my card, and he gave me some really good insight and some good information about what the production company was looking for and what they were trying to do. And man, did I feel blessed. At that point, I'm walking on air. You know what I'm saying? How in the world does something like this happen? Well, it happened to me, and all I can tell you is, God is good. So check it out. After the bathroom situation, I go back to the conference, hear some more good speeches, and I'm telling you, that was one of the best days of my life. Yes, Pick and Roll is on its way. The game show I created is now going to be in the hands of Mr. Steve Harvey. You know, I've been in this business for a while. I was in the music business in New York. And I know that a lot of times people talk and then it's hurry up and wait. So that's exactly what I did. I waited and waited. And then one day, you know what? I'm on my way to work, because yes, I'm still working, a regular 9-to-5 job, and I get a call from a California area code. And it's Steve's assistant asking me if I received the contract that they sent me. And I said, no. He said, well, you just hold on, because I'm going to email it over to you right now. I said, what? He said, yes, I have a contract for you because we want Pick and Roll. Man, I could not believe it. There I was again, walking on air. And I saw this thing in my email, and I was floating. But you know what? It still ain't done yet. And in this business, you gotta know, until the ink hits the paper, it's not a done deal. So the next thing that happened blew my mind. I'm sitting on the front row of Family Feud. It's being filmed at the Civic Center down in Atlanta. And afterwards, I'm hanging out with some of the cameramen. And I'm telling you, man, I feel like I'm about to get the Emmy. And I feel like, you know what? Hey, nothing can stop me now. I'm in with Steve Harvey's production company. They got the hottest game shows on television. And I'm just feeling like I'm next. But what I still know is there are no overnight successes. So you just got to stay motivated, keep your head up, understand that imagination is everything. And I truly believe this. And I'm telling you, trusting God is the only way to get to your goal. And that's exactly what I was doing. And that's how I got to where I was. And you have to stay humble. Believe that. Stay humble and stay ready so you don't have to get ready when the opportunity knocks. And one of the things Steve said in his conference was be a person of value.
Harry, first of all, congrats on being able to pitch and sell a show to a top production company.
Thank you.
Like East 112th Street. You must have been excited.
I was very excited. Things like this don't happen all the time. And, it happened so fast, it kind of threw me. But at the same time, when God does things, he kind of moves fast. Once he gets, he gets you going. There's, usually not much time between the time that he speaks to you and the time that things start happening. I'm about to show you the value of a good game show, and what it can do, change your life. Some of the people you're about to see are the most successful and creative game show creators in American television history, and I'm about to join this group. So I guess you're wondering, where is Steve Harvey? And why haven't we seen the game show on television? Well, based on some contractual issues and Steve moving to Warner Brothers and leaving Endemol, I got what they call shelved. So the game show was never produced, but it reverted back to me with ownership. So here I am. I pulled together a bunch of my talented friends in 2022, and we shot what they call a proof of concept video, which proves that the concept you've created has legs and will work in the industry. My friends did a wonderful job, but as of 2024, I am still in the market to sell this show again. My friends, this is how the industry is. You have ups and you have downs. But you know what? You never give up, because all dreams, I'll say it again, all dreams can come true.
Come on with it, let's go. Yeah, y'all look good. Yeah, y'all look good. How y'all doing, everybody? All right? Man, what's up? Like I said in the beginning, this is not your grandma's game show. Thank y'all so much. Tune in next time right here.
Harry, thanks for sharing such a motivational story with us.
Thank you.
I have to say, I do agree with Steve. You do have a hit here. I know it's better than a whole lot of game shows I'm seeing on TV these days.
I agree with you, Jackie. I definitely feel like I have a hit. And God gets all the glory from the fact that he allowed me to use my talent and he allowed me to use my hands to create something out of nothing, which is what he does all the time. And I hope that other creators will be motivated by this story.
Harry, thanks for letting me be a part of this. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely, Jackie. I couldn't have done this without you. You've been a big influence on the young people who are working with us, and you've also been a big support system for me. And I appreciate you and all you've done and all the efforts you've put forth to make sure this was a winner. That's right. They told me I couldn't, that's why I did. Yeah. Be inspired. Because all dreams are possible. All dreams are possible. If you put the work in. When it's showtime, show up. Dream big, because good things are gonna happen. Let the journey begin. The best is yet to come. Hustle, because good things come to those who hustle and pray. Yeah, this is where it happens. When you put the work in, when you're on the grind, work hard, be kind, but stay humble. That's right. This is where it happens. This is where it happens, y'all. And remember what I said. Remember what I said. All dreams are possible. All dreams are possible. All dreams are possible. All the time. All the time. Hey guys, thanks for watching my documentary. Go get it. You're never too old. I'm 63 and I'm still grinding. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Trust God, trust your talents, and go get it, because all dreams can come true. Peace.
I could play the background. I could play the background. 'Cause I know sometimes I get in the way. So won't you take the lead? So won't you take the lead? And I could play the background. And you could take the Yeah, I had a dream that I was captain of my soul. I was master of my fate, lost control and then I sank. So I don't wanna take the lead, 'cause I'm prone to make mistakes. All these folks who follow me gon' end up in the wrong place. So just let me shadow you, and just let me trace your lines. Matter of fact, just take my pen, here you create my rhymes. 'Cause if I do this by myself, I'm scared that I'll succeed, and no longer trust in you, 'cause I only trust in me. And see, that's how you end up headed to destruction, paving the road to nowhere, pour your life out for nothing. You pull my card, I'm bluffing, you know what's in my hand. Me, I just roll and trust you, you cause the dice to land. I'm in control of nothing, follow you at any cost. I'm in control of nothing, I'm in control of nothing, I'm in control of nothing.